Imagine flying across the sky. No noise, no fuel, no pollution. For a fleeting moment, picture a world where the roar of jet engines has been replaced by a whisper, where the contrails that stripe our skies have vanished. This isn't a distant dream from a sci-fi movie. The future of aviation has arrived, and it's electric. The jet age is ending. The electric age begins now. For over a century, the story of flight has been written with fossil fuels. From the Wright brothers' first sputtering engine to the supersonic Concorde, combustion has been the only way to conquer the skies. It's a legacy of incredible achievement, but also one of noise, pollution, and a massive carbon footprint. But what if we could rewrite that story? What if we could design aircraft that are faster, cleaner, and smarter than anything that has come before? That's exactly what's happening in hangars and labs around the world. A revolution is underway, and it's powered by electricity. Engineers are leaving behind the complex, heavy jet engines of the past and embracing a new kind of power. We're seeing pioneers like Eviation with its sleek Alice aircraft and ZeroE Aviation, whose prototypes look like they flew straight out of tomorrow. These aren't just concepts on a drawing board, they are real, flying machines. Think about the global air traffic map, a complex web of routes crisscrossing the planet. Now, imagine those routes transforming, glowing with clean energy, powered by electric paths that connect us without costing the Earth. This is more than just an upgrade. It's a fundamental reinvention of what it means to fly. We're witnessing the birth of a new aviation industry, built from the ground up on principles of sustainability and efficiency. So, how does it all work? How do you get a massive machine to soar through the air using just batteries? The secret lies in a few key innovations. It starts with the power source. Instead of jet fuel tanks, these planes use advanced battery packs, similar to the ones in electric cars, but far more powerful and energy-dense. We're talking about next-generation lithium-ion and even solid-state batteries, which promise even greater range and safety. These batteries feed electricity to incredibly lightweight and powerful electric motors. Unlike a jet engine, which needs time to spool up, an electric motor delivers instant torque. This means faster, more responsive acceleration for takeoff. The motors turn propellers or ducted fans that are designed for maximum efficiency and minimum noise. The result is a flight experience that's almost silent. Imagine taking off from an airport in the middle of a city without anyone on the ground even noticing. And of course, the biggest benefit, zero in-flight emissions. No carbon dioxide, no nitrogen oxides, just clean, quiet flight. Animated diagrams can show us this energy flow in action, from charging pads on the ground, wirelessly sending power to the aircraft's wings, through the battery systems, and into the motors, spinning the propellers with silent, invisible force. It's a symphony of clean technology, a closed-loop system that's as elegant as it is powerful. This technological race has attracted some of the biggest names in aerospace, as well as a wave of daring startups, all competing to dominate the electric sky. Established giants like Airbus are all in, developing concepts like their ZeroE program, which explores both battery electric and hydrogen-powered aircraft for future long-haul travel. Rolls-Royce, a name synonymous with jet engines, is now a leader in developing some of the most powerful electric motors for aviation. But the real excitement is coming from the innovators. Companies like Lilium, with its unique vertical takeoff and landing jet, ZeroE Aviation and Archer Aviation are designing revolutionary air taxis. Imagine summoning a flying vehicle from your phone, hopping in and soaring over the gridlocked traffic of cities like Tokyo, Los Angeles, or Singapore. These urban air mobility vehicles are set to transform our cities, making them cleaner, quieter, and more connected. We're seeing test pilots celebrate successful flights, engineers working around the clock in futuristic hangars, and the first glimpses of what our urban skylines will look like in just a few short years. This isn't a battle between old and new. It's a collaborative explosion of innovation, with every player pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The competition is fierce, the stakes are high, and the winner will be all of us. Of course, Every great revolution faces turbulence. Building a new era of aviation is not without its challenges. The biggest hurdle right now is battery technology. Batteries are heavy, and the more power you need for longer flights, the heavier they get. This is the central puzzle engineers are trying to solve: how to increase energy density, the amount of power stored per kilogram, without compromising safety. Today, electric planes are perfect for short-haul regional flights, but crossing an ocean on battery power alone is still on the horizon. Then there's the challenge of infrastructure. We'll need a global network of powerful charging stations at airports, capable of recharging an aircraft in the time it takes to unload and board new passengers. And finally, there's regulation. Aviation is one of the most heavily regulated industries in the world, and for good reason. Safety is paramount. Certifying these new types of aircraft is a long and rigorous process. But with every challenge comes innovation. Scientists are making daily breakthroughs in battery chemistry. Engineers are designing lighter, more aerodynamic airframes, and regulators are working hand in hand with manufacturers to create new safety standards for this electric age. You can see the determination on the faces of the teams working on these projects. It's a story of human ingenuity, of teamwork, and of an unshakable belief that we can overcome these obstacles. The storm clouds are parting, and a brighter future is beginning to shine through. So, where does this all lead? It leads to a future that is closer than you think. By 2030, and perhaps even sooner, your next flight for a weekend getaway or a business trip might not use a single drop of fuel. The quiet hum you hear won't be from a jet engine, but from an electric motor. The view from your window will be of a world that is getting cleaner, quieter, and more connected, thanks to this incredible technology. We are standing at the dawn of a new era. The takeoff has begun. The future of flight is here. It is clean, it is powerful, and it is absolutely unstoppable. The sky is no longer the limit. It's the beginning of a new electric frontier. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the future of flight. If you're as excited about this technology as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, fly safe and dream big.